Okay, so as I was saying, you want to go to the inner roundness, I think, and the outer roundness. And basically you're going to want to keyframe it. And let's go a little bit farther out to maybe 5 seconds. And let's change it a little bit and see what we, like, get a shape, kind of, get an idea of what you want. So I'm thinking this looks kind of cool, but that should take longer to make that part of it at least. So let's change that there. And now it's beginning to grow. So it's kind of like this. You got your star, you got that. Now it's kind of growing into that thing. And now it's there. And now we can have the outer roundness out a little bit more. If you want it to be different or whatever, you can change that. I'm thinking this is kind of good. Maybe just regular 0. Actually, no. Wait, there we go. That looks pretty good. Or we could do something like this. That looks nice. Okay. See if there's better like more stars. I think something like this would be nice. So now what we're gonna do, we have this, and basically that's what it looks like. So we're gonna have the scale start at the beginning. So keyframe the scale 0, and we're gonna go maybe to almost to where the fade in is, and like almost to the ending of the fade in, and we're gonna scale it all the way so it's like in the edges. So there we go. So now I have something for the edges. Now that should be a little bit lower. So let's the like size. So let's do 4. So here's what we have so far for the like little shape layer part so far. And we're basically gonna just duplicate the shape layer and add some changes to it. That's basically what I actually do. Should hopefully show you how to make a better intro really quickly. Other tutorials may take longer and stuff because they'll be slower and stuff, but yeah. So I think this is good enough. I don't need to load the whole thing. So already, you can see that's what it looks like. Already looks pretty good. So now we're gonna duplicate that. So that's Command C to copy and then Command V. So now we could go to make it a little bit cooler. We could have 2 going on at the same time, but you gotta make them slower. So something like this. Now you have more, and now you're gonna want to change the color, I guess, a little bit. So you have something a little bit different to play with. So here's the sync. So now you can kind of see that there's different ones. We could make the scale a little bit smaller. So let's go to the scale. And let's change it also so it's a little bit like different with the time coming in. We could do something like that. That looks pretty nice. But now we're going to want to change it up a little bit. So we can go to Contents, Polystar Path, and let's delete that, and let's delete that. And I have something a little bit different. Let's just delete everything, and have these 2 things selected, and let's set that up. Let's change the amount. Let's change it to 5. No, that seems a little too small. 7? Okay, I think 10. 10 seems good. Okay, so now we have this selected. So I kind of want to bring it into something that looks a little bit more inside, so we have something in the inside, kind of. So if you just keep dragging this back, it should be what we're looking for, kind of. Let's make it go on for a little bit until it gets to that. Now we can change this to negative 3,000, just so we have something. So look at that. That looks cool. That looks like something really interesting to have in an intro. So now we're going to want to change the scale so it can fit, kind of. So that seems kind of good. Now the whole thing will fit, and look at that. Doesn't that look cool now? Tell me that does not look cool. So yeah, you're basically gonna have this. So here's your basic background. So we have our basic background in, and we need transitions to getting to this part. So let's actually have these coming back a little bit farther, just so that we have that kind of effect. And And you know what? Let's actually duplicate another one of these and make it a little bit smaller. There's the scale. We have the scale here. We're gonna have a smaller version of this, just like a puny version, so it looks kind of cool like that. And let's change the color to another darkish green color. Make this one a little bit lighter. And to make it a little bit different, let's add a different, what's it called, a different number of like points. So let's mix it up. We'll do 3. How does 3 look now? It looks kind of basic. We could do 5. No, 5 looks basic too. 7. 7 looks nice. Yeah, that's good. 7's nice. Okay. So there we go. So now this is kind of looking like a mess. Like we don't want to have too many layers here. So by the way, let's just check how this looks with the cross blur and everything in our syncing area. Syncing is where we're gonna add all our effects and stuff. So that looks pretty good. Right now the slow motion thing does kind of look similar. You can notice that, but that is how it's supposed to be. Just because you want to have some sort of similarities and stuff to it. Because I don't know, who wouldn't want that? So yeah. Let's see. Man, this is taking forever to load. You know what? Let's just change it to 9 seconds. Let's make this intro 9 seconds long. Let's see how this looks like. See, that looks pretty nice, doesn't that? Doesn't it look pretty good? Okie dokie. So that's basically how I do the backgrounds. We'll get into transitions after this. Now it's time to do the sync. So this sync, I have my own like little thing for that. So let's just, I may take a few attempts because I'm not the greatest at doing first try sync. And yeah, so just be patient and let's perfect the sync. Let's go. Okay, that's a horrible looking sync, but the purpose of this video, let's just do the sync now and we'll perfect it later. So you're gonna wanna scale like so the keyframe the scale to 100 and then keyframe it to 120 and then that's what you're gonna wanna do. So that's basically what you're gonna do. You're gonna copy and paste that for every single one. So on the beat and yeah. So so you know this sync is not gonna be good at all. I'm just going to point that out right there. The sync is not going to be good because I completely rushed that and, you know, yeah, I'm not always good because if I have to listen to the song a lot for me to be able to sync it. But make sure it's pretty much lined up. It doesn't need to be exactly perfect. Like, see what I'm doing here? I always do this when I do intros, so it doesn't need to be perfect at all. Let's see how good the sync turned out. I don't think it turned out too good just because I rushed that. But you know who knows? This could have been like amazing sync. Okay, you know what? That seems good enough. That's actually good, actually. So, if you don't have any plugins or anything, and you want to have like a little movement, you're gonna get Wiggle. Now, Wiggle's a nice effect. Now, this looks kind of bad right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here. We're gonna zoom in on this one part, and basically we're gonna have it set to the basic preset, like what it has for wiggle speed. You're gonna keyframe that, and then you're gonna do 0 right to the 100 key next to it. So it'll look like this. In the split second, it'll like, bam, change like that. And then if you keyframe that again and all over for every single scale, it'll look really good. So here we go. Let's grab that. Let's go here, paste it. So look at that. Now that might be a little too intense, but it's fine because this is Fox Stevenson, and Fox Stevenson, he's intense. Fox Stevenson is the best though. Like, come on, he's so good for like syncing intros. Like, come on, do you see that all in? I mean, not all in. Third down. Sorry, I forgot. I make mistakes. But do you see that? Throw down, freaking sync. That was OP. That was literally OP sync. I'm gonna enter that in the Exoder top 5 actually. I still need to do that. So here we go. Now, see there's this last, I think this is the last one, yeah. Oh, no, there's this last one right here. So that's okay. We'll just add like a little, like, fade of the 0 and then the 0 there. Because we're gonna add like a little fade out. Because that's always nice to have a little fade out, I guess you could say. Where's the scale? What the heck? Okay. It's always nice to have like a little fade out on the text sometimes. It's never a bad thing to have the text kind of like just fade out, kind of like that would be perfect for a nice short fade out. So let's check out the text is looking now with this wiggle. So this is gonna look really weird at first, but eventually after you sync the whole intro, it should look pretty good. I don't really know. It's maybe a little too intense. You'll have to adjust the settings to this song. Okay, so I did miss a little sync at the end, so I'm gonna fix that right now, and then I'll be back. Okay, never mind. I can't fix the sync because, like, I need to like spend a lot of time fixing this thing. So we're gonna narrow this down right here. We're gonna narrow this down, and we're gonna create a new solid just right now, so I can have a nice, clean, like fresh bar, I guess you could say, for the sync. So, oh yeah, another tip for syncing. If you get the bass and treble, put it on the music or the comp that has the music and do those settings right there. It'll make it so much easier to find the bass, which is what you're looking for. And yeah, it'll be really easy to sync now for this song because it already has a pretty high bass or whatever. So yeah, let's see how it is. I totally failed right there. Okay. Okay. Shoot, I had that selected on that one, that composition. Okay. So I think we need another like scale here. I don't know. Let's see how this looks. See, that isn't that bad. So there we go. So now we have our. I'm just gonna keep this like this for the purpose of this video. Now we have it. Now to make this text light up a little bit more. Sorry about that. You're gonna get a CC light burst. Is there supposed to be a scale here, or am I? What? Is there supposed to be? Let me check. Wait, why do I have CC light burst on? No, let's just take off the CC light burst now. Should be able to fast render that. Yeah, it's actually fun having that there because it kind of sets off the intro there, and then bam, bam, it's all crazy. So I'm still gonna keep that like there. So we're gonna get this speed light burst. Speed light burst. What the heck is that? We're gonna get this light burst here, and we're gonna basically like go to like 500. That seems pretty good, and then change keyframe all those settings, and then there you go. So now you're gonna basically do what you did with the wiggle. Oh no, never mind. Right, you don't do it like that. Actually, you're gonna add a 0, really like right next to it. So there you go. So you have like a little flash, and that looks really nice, especially with 3D text. This is really good. Just so you guys who do 3D text intros a lot, and you're looking for something good to like make your text screen pump a little bit better, that would be the trick right there, the light burst. But yeah, sorry if the sync's not good. I usually fail at syncing nowadays, so I'm really pissed off about the sync not working. I really am gonna fix that off camera or something, because this is like another part recording for this whole thing, because yeah. So let's see how this is. This loading right here. But basically, if you know how to do transitions, you can basically use all of this right here, and you're set. Like, this syncing tutorial like always works. It works really good with any text, any song that you like has like a good enough beat like this, like a craziest song. You can't have like a Tobu song for this; it won't work too well. But it might. I'm not the greatest with that, so yeah. Let's just check how this looks. Okay. There we go. So now I kind of want to add like a little blur fade out in the end. So let's go opacity here. Keyframe the opacity, and where do we end? So let's just go right around here and change and go to this composition, and now it's at 100. So basically it's pitch black here. And yeah, okay. So now I'm thinking we could let's go look up like a nice blur. We could do like camera lens blur. That's nice. Oh, why do we even have this black? Oh yeah, for the sync. I'm not gonna even like. I'm gonna reuse the sync later for the final product. Okay. Okay. So I guess around here, like where's the? Yeah, so right around here would be a nice start. And let's just do a total of, what is this? Let's just do like a 3. So it's a little bit, no, 4. 4 seems blurred. Yeah. Okay, so that final fade out should make this intro pretty much set well, I guess. I don't know, but I'm so annoyed with the sync being off at the end part. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the greatest with syncing. I mean, I have the effects and stuff, but I'm not the greatest at finding the best, like the beat and stuff. I mean, sometimes I am, like in the JT Gaming 24x7 intro that I just did. Yeah, that one was nice sync. I can say that for sure. That was good sync. But here, like past 7 seconds, there's no more sync anymore. I can't like figure out where to sync. I mean, I don't know. We could end off the intro earlier, but who wants this intro that short? I don't know. So there we go. There's that fade out coming in. Oh, we gotta fade. That's way too loud. I'm not gonna talk over it. Okay, we need to fade out like with the music thing. So it's right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Like with the audio. So we did basically what we did for the fade in. So we're gonna go here. Go audio. And now we're basically gonna go like to here and do a complete fade out. So it's gonna be so there. Yeah, so that's basically about it. What I normally do. Now, sure, I'd add more like effects and stuff. So, yeah, let's add some effects. This is a common effect that I like to use. It's called turbulent displace, and so that's what it looks like. So we'll go to 50 here. So we're gonna just start this up. Now, guys, you gotta keep up here because I'm really tired of like showing exact things. So I'm very sorry, but that's how I'm doing it right here. Basically, you just do that, Same old, same old. And I probably should have another solid under there so that black doesn't show. Unless you guys like having black in the back of your intros, then I suggest adding another solid. So basically I double it by every one thing. So here we're at 100 now, so it's going to be 200 or maybe 150, I don't know. We might do that because it's sometimes a little better. Let's just do 200. No, that's not much of a change actually. We'll do one more here, which is going to be 400. And then we'll end it off. Yeah. And that's normally what I get to around for the intro, kind of. So, yeah, that's basically about it for syncing effects. I will show you. I will add a few more things. Yeah, but for now, I think that's gonna be good for this clip. I mean, they're all a bunch of clips, really. So let's just see how this looks now. Yeah. Basically, what you do for the shape layers in the background, you just copy that, for the transition layers, and then that's what you do to, get shape layers and transitions. That's what I normally do. Yeah, I mean, you could add some rotations here and saturations. But that's basically about what I would normally add in an intro. Another, like, those are like all the effects I normally add in an intro. I don't usually add any more. Another one that I commonly also do use is the flip. So I'm gonna do the flip and bulge. Flip and bulge I normally include in an intro. So I'll do a bulge as well, and I'll do one flip. Probably, yeah. But that's about it, basically. Yeah. So that was it. No, I feel like we should add a few more turbulent displaces there. I don't know why, that just doesn't feel like enough. I don't know, is that just me? I feel like it is just me. Let's do like something like that, I guess. There. And we'll do one more because that's just like, yeah. This is normally what I go to around. I actually go a little bit less than this because this seems a little too crazy, but yeah. To mix things up, we could do bulge, I guess, because we don't. Oh, whoa, that looks weird. No, you can't read that too well. What about twist? It's like the same thing, kind of. But that looks weird. But let's just do vertical displace. What does that do? See, I don't even know this too well. Oh, vertical displace. Let's do that because we haven't done anything like that in a while. And by the way, guys, this will eventually be a giveaway if you really want this intro. If you're the first one to comment, I want this intro, or something like that. I don't know. Actually, never mind. That's not going to happen. But I'm going to do 2 giveaways. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's basically the whole intro. Is usually a turbulent displace, for me at least. So, so here I'd probably add bulge. So you just search up bulge. Yeah. So I think that's gonna do it for this clip. I'll see you guys in the next clip, but that won't be long. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just gotta get off right now. Bye. See you in the next clip.